MRP, we are going to start now. What we did up till now, we first understand the demand, how much material we have to produce. Then we have taken MRP run. Then through MRP run, we created plan order. Now it's time to convert that plan order into the production order. Okay. So let us understand what is a production order, what are the different way to create production order. Okay. And let us understand today in this topic. Okay. So first is we will understand today overview of the production order, structure and element of production order, master data required for production order, method of creation of production order, fix of creation of production order, status management in production order, and customization required in production order. So these are the things we are going to learn today. Okay. So let us understand overview of production order. So what is a production order? So production order is what? So on the shop floor, whenever somebody is working as a supervisor or operator, he or she must know what we have to manufacture today, or what is the quantity of material we have to manufacture today. Okay, so that is the information they are required, and then that information can be given in the format of order. Okay, and that order is called as a production order. A production order defines which order to be processed at what location, okay, at what time, and how much work is required. It means that suppose today we have to manufacture 10 JCB. Okay, so today's production order is to talk about 10 JCB needs to be manufactured. Again, in that production order, it will talk about we are having two production lines. Suppose line 1 and line B, line 2. So it will say on which specific line we have to manufacture. So that information is also available in your production order. That means that it will tell you what is need to be manufactured, that is a JCB, where is to be manufactured, that is a line 1, and how much quantity has to be manufactured, that is quantity 10, and up to what date we have to complete that order, that is till tomorrow we have to complete this order. So all this information available in our production order. What is to be manufactured, where is to be manufactured, where is to be manufactured, up to what time we have to dispatch or make the production order ready. So all this information available in your production order. Okay, so again it will talk about the how much resources are required and how the order cost to be settled. Now how resources means what? Resources nothing but a work center we are going to use. Okay, how many different work center, because you are talking about routing, so routing is nothing but inclusive of, it is a combination of your work center, right? Multiple work centers. So it will tell you which machines you are going to use and how much cost of one machine compared to other machine, or routing is going to give you the cost. So production order talk about all this thing. What is going to be manufactured, how much quantity we are going to manufacture, on which production line we are going to manufacture, what is the going to be time required for this, and how much cost is going to involve for this. So everything is available with the production order. Okay, so production order is very much important and is going to help you out in this way. Okay, sure. As soon as the plan order or other request is generated from MRP, the information is passed to SFC. Now SFC is what? Shop floor control. Okay, shop floor control means what? Production line people. Okay, shop floor people who are going to control or manufacture physically the quantity, those are called as a shop floor control. The order related data is also added to ensure the complete order processing. What is the order related data? Okay, so we will understand order related means which BOM you are going to use, which routing you are going to use, what are the production resource tools are required. Every information is going to updated into the routing, and that can be useful for the production people. Okay, so production order are used to control the production within a company, and also production order are used to control production within a company and also to control the cost accounting. Now cost accounting is what, how to control that we'll see later. Okay, so what you can summarize, like you can use a production order to specify what to be produced, when to be produced, okay, and which capacity or process or production order we are going to use, and how much production cost is going to be involved. So all these things are going to be a part of your production order. I hope it is clear to everyone. Team, this is the overview of it. Okay, let me do login to SAP and let us have a production order review. Okay, systems. So CO01 is a T code through which we can create a production order. Now I'm creating a production order manually. Okay. So suppose this is my product JCB B16. Production order plant is 1000 and order type is going to be PP01. Enter. So once we provide this input information, we can see similar here. We have to update what is the quantity, or let us do in this way. Okay, /n MD04. Here we are having our JCB B16 material, right? MD04 screen, right? Everybody aware. Here is my plan order, and we are going to convert the plan order into the production order. So let us convert this plan order into the production order. Now here we can see it is talk about what is need to be produced. This is JCB B16. Okay. Okay. So, sorry, order is created. So this is my order. This so this order has been created in front of you, right? Now you can see this is the material. What we have to produce? This material. Okay, where we have to produce in this plant. What is the quantity? This is quantity. When we have to produce, we have to start on 29th of October and it has to complete it by 1st of November. Okay, so when, what, where, everything is clear. Now here if you go, you can see this is the BOM component we are supposed to use. Okay, so this is the BOM we have to refer. If you click over here, you can see this is the routing we have to use. Okay, this is the routing we are supposed to use. So this is the way we can see what are the different operations and uh, routings or material BOM we have to refer. Every information is available over here. Okay, now let us go through the screen and understand in a more detailed manner. So we are having the quantity over here. So what is the production order quantity? Okay, is there any going to be any scrap? Okay, how much we are going to deliver means suppose against this 260, today we manufacture 550 quantity and we do the confirmation of 50 quantity. So system will get update over here this value as a 50 and total quantity is 264. So remaining quantity we keep on doing the manufacturing, okay, till the last date, and once the all production order completed, we will see total quantity equal to deliver quantity. Okay, for that we have to go for the confirmation T code that we'll see later. Okay, confirmation we will see later. Okay, so this is about the quantity. What is the target quantity? What is delivered or completed quantity? Delivered means nothing but how much production has been completed. That information is there. Okay, next is date and time. Here we are having end time, start time. Okay, that is means when your production is going to start, when the production is going to end. Okay, these are your scheduled date when actually you are going to start. Okay, when you do the confirmation date will get updated over here. So all date
Hi, sir.
information will be, yes.
So sometimes production ended at this same day. So at that time, what will we do?
So start date and end date will be same.
Yes.
Hmm. So see, this is not a what we say information. Here you can see the start time and end time. Can you see? This is mentioned as 00, right? This time will become more precise. It will start at early in the morning, 8 a.m. and then it will complete by 6 p.m. in the evening. So that information will be available for on 29th. It will start at this time and end on 29th on same time. That information will get updated over here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Archit. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Now, it is depends upon the scheduling. So when we are going to learn the scheduling topic, okay. So at that time, I will show you in more details. Don't worry. Okay. So we are going to have scheduling as a topic in upcoming topic in this production order subset of this. So we are going to learn all these details of production orders, timings. Okay. Start date, end date. Okay. Don't worry. Okay. Coming back to the point.
Okay. Sir.
Thank you. Now there are types of scheduling: forward scheduling, backward scheduling. Okay, so we understand what is that. So we will learn that what is forward scheduling, backward scheduling. Okay, so that is available. Then float. Okay, we know that there is schedule margin key. We already learned it, but again the scheduling part when we are going to talk about this production order. Here in scheduling, we are going to learn all these details of this part. Okay, scheduling. What is forward scheduling, backward scheduling? Okay, backward scheduling, forward scheduling, everything we'll learn detail. Okay, right now I'm just giving you the overview. Okay, then this is a schedule margin key. Okay, we will understand those things in very much detail. Now let's go to, so we will have this information on this first page, that is the general data. If you go to the assignment page, here you can see the MRP controller. Now MRP controller is what? It is the person who is responsible for this material. His information will be available. Okay, so once the production order is completed, it will going to the material is going to be stored in the stock. So who is going to take care of that stock? That is the person responsible, MRP controller. Then production supervisor is the person who is going to responsible for manufacturing it. So his detail will be available over here. Then what is a production plant? What is a planning plant? Now there are two different concepts: production plant and planning plant. Okay. So what is that? Anybody is aware what is a production plan and planning plan? Any idea? Any guess? Anyone?
Production plant means actual production where the actual production will take place, and planning plant means where the like we can say corporate office.
Good. That's true. Somewhere you are 100% right. Okay. So shop floor control. So suppose you are having planning plant. Okay. And you are having production plant. Now suppose this is a plant where you are doing the planning. Okay. Plant 1000. But actual manufacturing happening in this plant 2000. This might be the scenario. Like what? Suppose your planning team is sitting over here who are telling you how much quantity to be manufactured by this plant. Okay. Suppose this product is your this material is here semi-finished product. Okay. This material is semi-finished. Okay. And which is going to be get up manufactured in this plant and assembly will be happen over here. But it's the planning of this material is done by this plant because this is a header material assembly plant. Okay. This could be the one scenario, or it will be like that. Here, the way Sujit mentioned that this is going to be a corporate office or some kind of office where actual manufacturing is not happening, but the whole planning is happening from this plant. Okay, and they are doing manufacturing in this plant. And after manufacturing, the stock will be shown into this plant. For that, we have to use special procurement key and blah blah blah. Okay, we will talk that later. Okay, that is not a part of our discussion, but through which you can ensure that whenever you manufacture this quantity, it will come to here as a output. Okay, clear? So in that case, you might have different planning plant and production plant, but most of the cases, planning plant and production plant both are going to be the same. Okay, if you are doing a planning over here and similarly production is happening in this plant, then this is a scenario. Your planning plant and production plant both are same. Okay, so that information is available over here. MRP area is nothing but it is a combination of plant and storage location, and that is called as a MRP area. Okay, then we will have a different assignment element like WBS. If you're running this through some specific project work, okay, this production order is created against some project work, so that project code WBS element, work breakdown structure element, we can will see over here. Now, if your material is going to be quality managed, okay, suppose whenever you take what you say order is get created, it is expected it has to get inspected within the manufacturing, or when the material is in under progress, or as soon as material is get finished, you declare down material is ready for dispatch, or material is ready from your production line. Before it getting stored, quality inspection needs to be happen. Okay, at the time of GR of good, receipt of finished good. So at that time, inspection lot will get automatically created if it is activated like that. And unless and until you clear that inspection lot with the help of quality people, the cost stock cannot be moved to the sales people. Okay, or it will not be usable stock. It is a restricted stock. You have to get it clear through this inspection lot. So this inspection lot creation is something like that. Sales order, you remember in make to order scenario, we have created demand via sales order, and that sales order demand is get converted into the plan order, and that plan order converted into the production order. And in that case, we will have the reference of the sales order, its line item, and other details over here in this sales order field. Okay, then plan order. Now we are just converted this plan order and created this production order, so we can have the reference of this. Okay, then production version, if you are using some specific production version through which this demand is created, then we can have it. Now if you go to your MD04 here slash MD04, okay, now we don't have here, we can't see here production version actually, but why I don't know, remember why it is not like that. Okay, we'll check about that production version. Okay, so production version we can see over here, or also in master data also we are going to see the production version. Okay, then profit center, revision level, Kanban indicator, sequence number, reservation is very much important. Now what is reservation? Whenever you create a production order, what is going to happen? The BOM component, this BOM component are going to get locked. Now for managing this GCV, we require 264 quantity of for manufacturing 264 JCB, we require 264 engine. So this 264 engine, if available in stock, they will get blocked against this production order. Means, suppose your company is having 300 stock of engine, and out of that, these 264 are getting blocked, and somebody, other people will try to take out 50 quantity of engine from your storage location, not physically through wire system. They will face the error that out of this 300, 264 stock is marked for the reservation. So you cannot use that. It is a simple meaning of it. Okay. Then this reservation is going to be remain open or active till the time production order is active. Once you close, cancel, or delete the production order, the reservation will get wipe out, or it will not having any meaning. That reservation will get automatically cancelled. Okay, or even though you confirm the production order, or you delete the production order, you cancel the production order, you mark it as a technical completed, in all this scenario your reservation will be get overruled, or it will get cancelled, and the material will be free for other production work. Clear? Now going to the next point. So that is the meaning of reservation. Next is the good receipt tab. Here you can see where your stock is going to be. Now it is going for unrestricted use. Okay, GR process time is 1 day. Okay, good receipt is going to happen. Okay, so where we are going to move the stock, that details are there available over here. Next is tolerance. So tolerance is what? Now your quantity is 264. Okay, the production order quantity is 264. So what is the tolerance means? 0% means that you cannot do good receipt or production order confirmation more than 264. If it is 264, you have to go with the only 264 quantity. You cannot say, okay, my order is this 264 and let me do the confirmation of 265. No, you cannot do less confirmation means it is not allowed. Suppose your quantity is 10 and you are doing the confirmation only 9. So it is a partial confirmation, it will accept it, but when you are declaring the order is completed, so it is not allowed. Okay, so over delivery or under delivery is not allowed. Okay, here in this case, this way you can uh, limit it. Here it is a unlimited over delivery means that you are creating only 1,000 quantity and you are allowing to do the confirmation of 2,000 quantity against same production order number. Okay, so which is actually the bypassing the main agenda of this order. Order means that you are talking about quantity and everything and you are overloading, but sometimes it is required. Okay. Now receipt, in where we are going to have receipt distribution, then batch. Suppose this product is batch managed. Now this is not a batch managed product. So when we are going to learn the batch management topic, in batch management topic, we are going to, we are going to discuss this batch management, how the batch is created automatically and all. At that time, we will discuss in more detail how to create this batch. And at that time, you can see this batch number is getting updated. Okay. So if material is batch managed, then this batch number will get created manually or automatically. Everything will be available over here. Okay. Now inbound delivery is not relevant for us right now. Okay. Then there are control parameter, like how order is going to get controlled. If you want to put a deletion flag, you can put it. Okay. Then what is the control parameter from costing perspective? Okay. Now what is the costing variance plan? Okay. What is the costing variant? Okay. So what is variant plan or variant is like that? It is going to talk about how your cost is going to calculated. Okay. There is one cost element like a plan cost and actual cost that is going to update it with the help of this costing variance. Means suppose you are saying if I want to manufacture one JCP, it will cost me 15 lakh rupees. Okay, but when I manufacture this 260, okay, so assume we have manufactured 10 JCP. So we are supposed to consume 1 crore 50 lakh rupees, right? That is the expected manufacturing cost. But what happened at the end of the production of 10 JCB, we found that one JCB engine was totally damaged or it was not working, it was defective, so we have to replace it. So that engine was scrapped. So that scrap quantity or cost is going to add to the product, and you and ultimately landed up like that 1 crore 20 lakh rupees of cost you have involved or you have to pay for manufacturing of 10 JCB, where actual expected quantity was only 1 crore 15 lakh. So this 5 lakh extra cost has been incurred because of scrap generation. So this is the way your system is supposed to take care of this plan cost and actual cost. Okay. So this will be taken care with the help of these costing variance and costing related elements. Okay. And this is job of your costing team. While you do the configuration of production order, at that time you have to update these values. Okay. And this value will take care of the rest of it. Then we are scheduling, we are going to calculate capacity requirement. Okay. It has to be done automatically or what, that is taken care over here. Production schedule profile. Okay. This profile is very much important. We learn this profile, how to update and create and configure of this production scheduling profile. We are going to update this production schedule profile in our work center, in work scheduling view of our material master. Okay, so that we are going to learn. Then date and quantities again in more detail. What is a plan order date? What is your basic start date, basic end date, schedule date, confirmation date? All the dates along with the time in seconds will be get updated in the system. Then quantity details, how much production order quantity, plan order quantity, how much is delivered, what is the scrap, all data you can see over here. Okay. Then if you go to the master data table, here you can see the production version. Now it is not selected right now. Okay. But we can get the selection. Now we are in a display mode. Okay. If you go to edit mode, we can go and update the production version. Then once you update, let me go for this order. Okay. Smash.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me. Yes, Sanjay.
What if
Yes, Sanjay.
we don't have, what if we don't have the actual stock? For example, we have to manufacture a 264 JCBs, but we don't have the engine stock 264. Then how will it be?
Okay, so you have to manufacture two JCB and you require two engines, right? You are saying, and but engine is not available. What is that
Yeah,
in that? So we are
yeah.
going to learn it upcoming slide. Don't worry. Okay. So material
Okay.
availability is the check. Okay. So that we have to run. Okay. This material availability check. This check will talks about whether material is available or not. Okay. So all check material are available right now. It's showing. If it is not available, it will throw the error. Okay. So production version we can go and check. Okay. So we are having some warning or error here in production version related details. What is that? Let me see. Okay. Order is already released, so now we cannot change that. Before changing the order, we should have updated this master data. Okay. Now we cannot update the master data. Okay. But anyways, here we can have the group counter and everything. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me create one more order for you. Okay. And then I'll show you MD04. Okay. Now let me convert this plan order into the production order. Now here I will go for master data, select production version. Let me see this production version, enter. Okay, now PV01 is selected. So accordingly, group counter and everything has to get selected. Now here you can see the BOM details are updated. Okay, so when you select production order, master data will get updated automatically. Once the order is created, later on we cannot change the master data. Okay, clear team? So all BOM details and everything is available over here, routing and everything. Okay.
Sir,
Then
here do we have to select routing manually as well, or should it appear automatically?
yeah, there are two options. Okay. So your production version is going to be important part of your routing. Production version is going to be a part of selection of your so routing is one of the most important part of your production version. So it depends if you are selecting routing automatically, system will select automatically, or if you are keeping it manually, every time system will ask you to select your routing. Okay.
But in this case, there is no option. Either we can put manually or there is not even a selection
You are
field.
selected this production version. So for this production
Hmm.
version, whatever routing is there, it is applicable over here.
So there is no routing for this PV01.
Can we
Is
create
it
a routing without production version? Sorry, can we create a production version without routing?
No.
without routing? No.
In ECC, no. In S4HANA, we can create, okay? But once you apply that, the routing will be get automatically updated over here. Whatever routing is there in PV01, that will be get updated for this, okay?
No, sir. I was just trying to understand whether there is any routing attached to that PV01 or not. If it is not, then that's fine. If it is there, then it should have
Hold on,
come here,
hold
right?
on. So this is your material, right? This is your production version, PV01, right? Let us go to
Yes,
the right.
sir. Routing is
Can you see? This is your routing group number,
yes.
and this is group counter 1, which is assigned to your routing.
Yes.
So that is going to be work over here. Yeah, I will show you. Now routing is what? This is your operation overview, right? Okay.
Hmm.
Let me save this one first. Release. Save. Now purchasing data. Why purchasing data? Oh, do we have some element which is where cost is required? Okay. And then purchase GL account. Yes, ma'am. Why we require purchasing data? Because of this matter. Sticker. Because of this, we are facing issue. If you refresh, this is your order. Now you can go to edit mode. Okay, this is your production order and your routing. Please get us in over here. Guys, this issue is not yet resolved. Okay, why this routing is coming over here? Maybe this routing is not get selected because that configuration somebody has changed. Okay, I will change this. Okay, why this is happening like this? Why proper version and production routing is not getting selected? Okay, but here in master data, we are supposed to see, like here we can see the BOM, right? So similarly, production version
Yes.
group and group counter has to be shown over there. But I don't know why it is not coming because somebody has played with the configuration. Okay, I will check. Okay, I will check the configuration
Sure.
for PP01. Okay, we have 2 minutes to go, guys. Okay, let me share you the next invite. Okay, shall we continue, right?
Right.
Okay. We will continue
Yes.
today. Let me share the next invite. Give me 2 minutes more. Hmm. Okay. Right. Huh. Okay, I will send you the next invite. Now this invite will end in a minute. We'll jump to that. Okay. Hmm. So we'll park this point. Okay, for today, I will do the analysis of this and get you back. But you understand all master data we can see over here. Once the order is created and released, we cannot change the master data. Or if you change any master data, it will not impact it over here. Like suppose we are deleted production order. Sorry, we are changed the BOM. It will not impact over here. Okay. Then there is a long text. Here, long text is nothing but the information you want to give to the operator. Take care of this quantity, or you should check this point, or something. That information you want to share to your operator. So that information you can go over here, update over here. Okay, for the operator. Then administrator, when order is created, what is the time of creation, who changed the something, all this information is available. Okay. SAP event manager is not important for us. Okay. So this general assignment, code received, control, quantity, these are the most important details. Okay. These are the different field where you can find the different information part of your production order. And here you can go for component overview, that is a routing. Here you can go for component overview, that is your bill of material. So whenever you create order, this will happen, get updated over here. Okay. So maybe this meeting will end in 1 minute. So we'll jump to the another invite.